A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the New York Giants and the Miami Dolphins. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. A new season is officially underway. Here comes Malik Washington. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready. Solo left Zion. Ready.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They'll stick with Achane. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and 10 from the 43. Staying on the ground here with Achane. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead right away. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, it's still basically a full 17 games to go. But so far, so good.
Yeah, pay off all of that off-season work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get into preseason, training camp, all of it. And you can't do it much better than that.
Trujillo hands on point after. And the Dolphins take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Trujillo to kick it away. Tyrone Tracy now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Target block. Neighbors is there. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York first down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Now here's Cam Scatterbull on the ground. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Hit applied by Bradley Chubb. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Working now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatteroo. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Driving forward with Scatteroo. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Barry connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
This drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down. They've got themselves a first and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Washington now to return. Start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Now after the play, looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season.
Ready.
First carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ready. Ready, team. Turbo one, high. Turbo one, high.
Second down carry for Achane. Gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Michael McFadden able to make the play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Ready, team. Out.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. He's brought down at about that 27-yard line. pickup of 17. And it's going to be first down Miami. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
First down, here's Tua. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So they let first down stand since it worked out well for them. The penalty declined. That brings up 2nd and 10. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Ready. Ready, team.
Tua now from the gun. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
It's Achane on the inside again. They take this in for the score. The Dolphins break the tie here in the first. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Theo checks on the extra point. And the Dolphins take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Here's Tracy on the return. He dodged the tackle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. This is taken in by Slayton on the right side. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. Give him 13 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Got it. Ready?
All set to go now from the 35.
Ready? Ready?
He's going to throw it again. Setting up the running back screen. And he's tackled for no gain.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this.
Ready?
Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Ready?
Design bootleg here. Holding comes back. Scatterboo. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll motion Slayton left.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Check up.
From the gun on third down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this.
Come on, come on. Set. 60, 18, 5 years. 4 and 17. Ready.
Fourth down, pass coming. It's on target to Johnson. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit a soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Here we go. Set. Check. Match. Cowboy 80.
Scatterboo here on first and goal. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. Let's give a tip of the cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts at the 9. Showing a little burst so far. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, first and 10.
Go ahead.
They'll start the drive with Achane. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
The difficult part is not tracking him out there. Almost every corner in the league's got the speed to do that. What separates him from others is the physical. Can he avoid getting tied up in a block? And then can he deliver that blow for a loss?
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on third. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready. Come on, 2. Ready, team.
Tua off the play fake. Finds his back. Achane. And on first down, only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and he netted some positive yards.
Connects on the crosser. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Given 24 yards on that one. And it's going to be first down, Miami.
Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard
All right, fellas,
line.
listen up. Ready, team.
They go play action with Tagovailoa. He's got it near the 10. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Tua again. That one connects. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that he said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Running with Scanabu. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He's got 14 yards on that one, and it's good for a New York 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Hits his running back. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Scanabu now from the gun. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call, but didn't do it there.
And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
3rd down from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right? That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow. That's a throw at this level with so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd and long for him here. Well, he's in trouble and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Dolphins with the lead here at Hard Rock. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On the jump.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
There you go. Stop.
Complete left side to Robinson. And he's brought down after a 4th gain. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 6.
It's Scanabu on 3rd. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their 1st. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Pass brought in by Slayton. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, if you couldn't do it. That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Steady, right?
They'll throw. Third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. The Giants are set to punt. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback. Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Ready, John? Ready, team! Ready.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Oh, the football's loose. And he's fortunate to cover himself, but the clock's still running as we count down to halftime. So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes second and short. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Complete to Hyatt. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They strike for 23 yards. And that is a Dolphins first down.
All right, let's go.
Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First down, here's Tua. Short pass brought in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. First down now, ball at the 33.
44, ready.
Tagovailoa working from the pistol. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense. Sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Out, out. Out.
Here's Tagovailoa again. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's going to be first down Miami.
Ready, team. Out.
From the red zone on first. And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins will add to their lead at the end of the half. This is Trujillo trying to point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. It's Darius Slayton with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. The final throw before the break. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins intercept the final throw for the end zone, and that is how our first half's going to end. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Ready, set.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10.
Let's go.
Let's start on the ground here. Tracy And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Cut. 60 Bison.
He's dropping back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
To throw here on first down. Fidone there to haul it in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. He creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. That draw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up for 3rd down.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
So a dime look defensively from the Dolphins here on this 3rd down.
7 Pirates. 60.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. A man in Neighbors has it. And they make the tackle at the 38. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
When Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that. There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it's good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pulled in by his back, Scatterby. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Come on.
Sticking to the air here. Throwing the out route complete. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's
Here we go.
Giants.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Giants cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he tried to finesse that one far too much. It doesn't come close to the landing zone, so set this drive up at the 40.
Get set.
There's A-Chain up the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gets more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, doesn't matter.
They get those 2 yards back, but now it leaves them with 3rd and 10.
Makes it 3rd down and 10.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Ready. All right, go. Yeah.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Fair catch made here at the 30-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for them from the 31. throw here on first. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. Has room down the left sideline. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants can tie it up after hitting Pater in the third. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Giants tie us up 28-all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Washington now to return. Showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We've got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. Question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Still at the 40 here, 2nd and 10.
44, ready. 18.
At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Brian Burns coming up with the stop.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Hey. 18.
Air it out on 3rd. Waddle makes the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready.
Achane running right. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
18. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Achane again. Big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
20, TX.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. For big yards on the right side. They're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Give him 24 on that play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
Get set. 18. Out.
From the red zone now. Rose caught. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. This is Trujillo trying to point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Okay, break.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Back. Cougar 19. Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Throwing from the gun. He's got him. That's Tracy. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, we were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Jump off caught by his back. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 50-yard line.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th.
Okay, ready?
Second down now. They need 7.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Crosses the 35. Still got more room. Touchdown, New York! The Giants now trailed by just a point in the 4th. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yeah, just put another one on there, Kate. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to body him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon. That's a big... time touchdown run.
And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Now a toss play for Achane. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. Brings up second and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
You're right here. Ready, team.
Playing with Achane here with the gun. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
All right. Ready, team. Wait there.
2 and out from the gun. Short pass brought in. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
Get set. Ready, team. Turbo one, high. Turbo one, high. Out.
Tagovailoa throwing on fourth. Throw cut by his running back. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a fourth down gamble.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
From the pistol, here's Gordon. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready, shot. Out. Out.
Here's Achane from the pistol. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal.
Ready. Ready, team.
Trying to run it in. Achane. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 4th quarter lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Rubio ends on the point after. The Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7.
42, Giants 35.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Viking 18. Viking 18.
Option play. They're going to give it to Tracy. She faced the press for moving the chains that time. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the 1st game of the season. Training staff out to work on it.
Okay, ready?
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. From the red zone on 1st. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Cut 19. Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready?
Setting up to throw. This could decide things. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They did a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready. What?
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
Ready, team. Hey.
Looking to throw. It is caught left side. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Fair catch called for and made. Looks like that's at the 36-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Ready. Pump 70. Dragon 60.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds him over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Giants losing by 7. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Come on. Hey.
I'll throw it. There he is again. It's Neighbors. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. From the gun, it's Tracy. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Quick slant, caught by Neighbors. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Cut 19. 18. 5 here.
Throwing now. Pass brought in by Slayton. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and goal, Giants.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They're lining up for two. This is for the lead and potentially the win.
The Giants will line up for the
They look to throw it.
conversion.
They're in field goal range, but it's intercepted. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Dolphins 42. Giants 41.
Oof, their comeback hopes are dwindling by the second, but any path to victory starts with a successful onside try here. And the Dolphins are all over that kick. This game is over.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the win at home. Our partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today, getting a win in week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it can get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.